Welcome back, folks, to Palworld. I am Soopa-Dave. Today, as you can see in the background, I did some caves and we got some unique guys. We got Capriti, Mao, and some others running dungeons. Now, I won't show you guys every time I run a bunch of dungeons, but I don't want you guys to think I'm doing anything crazy or going ahead. These are just the low-level dungeons and you get some unique things out of them, right? So, we got some more daydreams and you get some unique stuff from them. And I got a chest saved up some of the stuff we did, like this Jelliet, which is huge, and they're gonna play a big factor soon. But Capri, Jelliet, and we got an R6, which you'll see here in the next clip of us getting the R6 or R-Sox. I gotta pronounce everything better, but he's going to be a big help. All these guys have like 2s in their base stats of like being able to help of their work suitability, and his R6 was in a cage, as you guys can see in the background. And also we got some skill fruits and stuff. Every time you run the dungeon, it can be different, and this is just the same dungeon that I showed you guys. And also bear with me, guys, as my speaking is going to be a little bit worse for a little bit while we finish all the dental work. It'll be about a month and a half for sure at least. So bear with that. Also, you guys can see in the background, we caught some really cool passive skills: King of the Waves and Remarkable Craftsmanship, which are really cool rainbow passives. They're the very top of the top for passive traits, and they give significantly big buffs to guys. Now, we won't use them much right now, but we're going to need them for breeding later on. So it's important that we got them this early. And we are back. There is a PAL recruiter here. I don't really want to catch him. I know I could if I put all my guys away, but he has an alpaca. We don't really have much of an interest in for the alpaca, to be honest with you. So we're just going to let him be, and I don't really want to catch him. I don't think them guys change. They might update trades, but honestly, I'd rather just get my own guys the old-fashioned way. Also, a few things, right? We did get that boss, and we got a Tomcat. He's a guy in the darkness, so I think it's time. If these guys spawn at night, and if you guys can see, he's got a trait, partner skill. When active, use ultrasonic waves to detect location of nearby pals. We're really not going to use them for that. We just want them in the base, and we're going to put them in for rush hour right now. You guys can see these guys are leveling up quick. They're a higher level than I am, just working in the base. And I think we're gonna put I don't think we're gonna put Capriti in, but if we wanted more red berries, we could get it from the ranch with him in there. I think we're gonna leave Dino Awesome. Yeah, and then Jelliet, which is gonna play a bigger role down the deal. We're gonna put in place of T-Fit. Yep, there we go. So 2 watering, them are gonna be big helps. Also, we had a mission, guys. I'm gonna put this guy in here before I forget. We wanna show off. We'll put our lucky guy back in for right now, but we had a mission that somebody wanted to see a lift monk. So we're gonna do that down the road. Also, this is all the stuff that we got from the caves, right? So a couple big things here. We'll worry about skill fruits later on. But we did get a nice crossbow schematic, and I think it's better than the one we have. We might make that. I might make that off camera. But we have these thermal undershirts. I'm going to carry one with me at all times. Reason being for that is we have 2 accessory slots. Right now we have life pendant and an attack one. I think we're going to take the life one off. And you can see our temperature down there at the bottom. We can make ourselves better at withstanding temperature. So now we can get really cold if we wanted to. Or, again, we could work on the heat side. So I think that's going to be one of the things we're going to carry with us quite a bit. These shirts. And then also we got these technical books. So this one learns ancient point stuff, right? So we go to technology. We got 61 and 5, right? We'll learn all of these. 1 point, 1 point. So we're going to get a bunch of points there. So we're at 61 and 5. And then we have these guys as well. So green ones here, we only learn 1. But getting these from caves is going to be huge. It's going to help us learn everything within the game. Everything. We can learn everything. The blue ones, I think, give us 2, and this one give us 3. Alright, so we should have... What do we have for our research now? 74 and 12. So we can learn a lot of stuff if we want to. Also here, we crafted up a heavy module. And what that heavy module does is it's going to turn our catch rate up a little bit. We're going to get better capture strength. And that is actually going to be handy. Also, we have a blueprint here. We should take a look. We did get from an earlier cave in an episode. We should take a look at what we have for armors real quick and see if they're better than what we got. It might be a possibility we make one of these. We could learn metal, which would be 70 to 50. 70 and 250. No, our blueprints really aren't going to help us out, so why don't we go ahead and learn the metal here. It'll help us be a little bit tankier. Oh, or do we want to do cold resistant? I'm not actually sure. Let's do heat resistant metal armor, actually. Yeah, we'll do that. That'll help us out. So there's always a metal plain version, 7250 on health, as you can see. And then later on, there's always a heat and a cold version, and it ends up being better anyway. So let's go ahead and build the heat one for right now. I think most of the time I'm going to do cold ones. So Lavander is going to start that. And also, we have the saddles for all our guys right now. I think we're good for the time being, but you guys can see also resources been doing crazy good with them. Like these guys are working. When you're on a server, there's a ton of work. But there was another thing, guys, that I absolutely forgot about. I think I forgot showing this mission off. Right? We beat the tower boss, and what that did is in our expedition deal here, we can now send off guys. We can auto send. We get 100%, and as you can see here, these are all the resources on the right that we can get from this. And later on, you can see there's some pretty crazy stuff we'll get into. But for right now, we only have one of the tower bosses beat, so we can only pick this one. And I'm going to continue just to run this one. We can auto assign now. If we wanted, we could add a bunch more guys and it would help a little bit. But honestly, auto assigning just a much better deal, right? Instead of adding them all manually in. So we'll just auto assign them. And we should get a bunch of stuff from that as well. Our Tomcat is mining. Oh, crud. We put the new guys in and they're over there doing willy-nilly stuff. The problem with Tomcat, Rush Hour, and the Elk Deer, they're always going to get, I don't know why, but they're always susceptible to getting sick or illnesses. Tombat, Oh, we do want you mining, though. We gotta get a new base, to be honest. We really gotta find a new base location. Because I know it sounds dumb, but all these trees here, it's not super flat. We really just, we're starting to get better base, guys. We really do need to start finding a better base location. And actually here, I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna craft up that helmet too. And I think outside of that, oh, and that crossbow. We're gonna get that better crossbow. But outside of that, I think we're good here. Oh, look, and our deer is already sick again. Okay, I'm gonna have to take care of that. Oh, we got another person on the server. Let me wrap up some stuff here, and we're gonna continue on in the episode. The one thing I think we're gonna do, because I am getting really tired, we're gonna build a medicine rack. And what this is gonna do is the pals will just come here to get their medicine on their own. Let's see. Can we, where is it? Would be, there we go. So when they're sick, they'll just come up here and they'll get it themselves. Because I do have medicine that I've already pre-crafted up. Some of it I got from caves as well, but these guys getting sick all the time is a little bit annoying. Again, we need to get a better base so we can fix some stuff here. I think that was all the medicine we got. Are you almost done with this? But we're just gonna put this. Oh, here we go. Help them finish it off. Oh, the jelly it can help us. And as you can see here, we're gonna go ahead, throw these in here. And now yep, you can see the elk deer, deer is coming over to heal himself. So I'll just have to keep an eye on the stock in that. Also, we're almost done with our other stuff. I'll see you guys in a minute here. Also, every day too, I want to try to get some of our research done. We did that last episode. You can see we did our first handiwork. I think we want to do some more of this as well. What one do we want to start on? Maybe we don't have enough for kindling. We do have enough for our watering speed, so why don't we start that one this episode? And we're also going to pop an egg every episode at least. And we got another herbal. Alright, so he was definitely helpful. No egg back here. I don't think that one's spawning anymore, to be quite frank. And I don't think we have any more eggs. But when we do, if we do, we'll start off the episodes from here on out with our research and our eggs. I'll have to try to remember that so we're a little bit better off. Now, she's still working on the bowl, but I did forget, before we run over, I did forget to put our socks in here for our guy. Now, he doesn't have nocturnal, right? This guy has nocturnal, which was really handy. But he's still a 2 kindling, and that's huge. And when he's not kindling, then he can go cut trees. It's always really handy when your kindling guy can do more than one thing. Because they're not always going to be doing fire-related stuff. And you can see how much quicker he's going than what Fox Sparks was. So, got a couple really good pal guys now for the base. Lot of stuff in this episode because we were definitely had a few days where the server was running. Vixie also, because we put her in to get the balls. Holy crud, does she have a bunch of them? We're gonna take them with us because we're gonna sell a few of them along with some arrows. We don't need that many arrows, and we got some gold coins. So we're getting some extra stuff from her being in there. That being said, we had that mission. We're going to head over and do it. We're going to go over, it was to the Pal Critic, and we need to deactivate that mission so we can fast travel. It's kind of being, let's track that one for right now. Let's fast travel over. And this is going to be a big one for us. Popping a mission or two once in a while. Sometimes you get really good stuff from them. I'm not sure on this guy. And we're going to spend a little bit of time in a small settlement today because this is a guy that wanted to see a lift monk. So we got to pull him out. There we go. There's a lift monk. I see this as a rumored lift monk. Splendid specimen. Truly splendid. Indeed, it was worth a look. Here's your reward. Impress me again next time. Oh, I didn't see what we get. What did we get? Oh, and now he wants a dire howl. Oh. I did not see what we got from him. Oh, well, we need to summon a dire howl. And I don't know if we have one of them yet. Let me go check. We have not caught a dire howl yet, but one thing I wanted to do while we were here, right? Let's take a look at our new weapons and gear. Crossbow 364 attack. This one is 406. We're going to start using this one. Also, we have a new mega shield that I crafted up. That is going to be helpful. And let's see, what was this one? Pelt armor 35 140 and 105 250. That's going to be huge. Metal helm 50 over 100. And this one's 50 and 60. So a lot of little upgrades today. And while we're here, we have all this extra stuff, right? We're going to go down here and sell it. Let's talk to that Pal Critic. This guy, every time I come here, I'm going to check on. And we got 3 training manuals for that. This is a guy that wants this Professor Oak catch a bunch of stuff. And that's actually going to be huge. Them training manuals are nice. We could actually use one right now. Do we have a low guy? We'll put one on Lift Monk. So he's here. He went just from that big one. He went all the way up. As you can see now, he went from 15 to, what is his actual level? 32. Yeah, we won't waste them. We're going to start to save them up. But while we're here, guys, let's go ahead and sell our extra stuff. Like, we don't need all this extra. As you can see, we will just get rid of them. That's 18,000 gold. Oh, and I hit the wrong button. Actually, before we do that, let's split these off. There we go. And we don't need all these pal balls or pal spheres. It's absolutely crazy to have that many on us. Alright, so now let's see again what we get. This is all our extra stuff we don't need anymore. 36,000. We're at 17,000 for them pal spheres alone. There we go. Was there anything we needed to buy while we're here? Oh man, you know what? We could craft a few things that would be kind of cool. I think what we're going to do is we're kind of short on flame organs right now. I think we're going to buy about 100 of them. And we're going to buy some of the venom ones and the electric. Also, let's buy all these hat blueprints. We'll wear a different hat coming up in every episode. They're not really that great, but just having them, kind of cool. Alright, so, guys, I didn't mean it to be that long, but we had a lot of stuff to catch up on. The next episode, we gotta start looking for a new base location, guys. So, I will see you next time, folks. Have a good one.